You know that person, the one who was at the top of their class, just brilliant. Everyone was sure they were going to go on and change the world. But now they just seem stuck. In this explainer, we're going to get brutally honest about why that happens.
So let's just ask the question out loud. Why are some of the smartest people we know stuck? Stuck in jobs that just don't pay what they're worth. Maybe it's a friend, a former classmate, or maybe, if we're being really honest here, it feels a little too familiar. They're sharp, they work hard, but their career just isn't matching their potential. So what's really going on here?
Okay, let's get one thing straight. This is not another one of those follow your passion talks. This is about the cold, hard truths of the job market right now. We're going to unpack the hidden traps that keep smart people from getting ahead. And you're definitely going to want to stick around for the end, because the final point, well, that's the one that changes everything.
All right, mistake number 1. This is a big one, mostly because we're taught that it's a virtue. I call it the effort trap. See, we're told our whole lives that hard work is the secret to success. But what if that's only half the story?
Just look at the difference here. On one side, you've got being busy. You know, the long hours, taking on extra shifts, being the person who never complains. That is pure effort. But on the other side, you've got being valuable. This is the person who actually increases revenue, or who finds a way to make a process 10% more efficient, or who delivers a massive project. Here's the hard truth. Your career isn't a reward for effort. It's a reward for creating measurable value. Being busy just keeps you tired. Being valuable, that's what gets you promoted.
And that leads us right into the second mistake, which is another one of these traps. It feels like a good thing. It's the loyalty trap. I mean, it feels safe, right? It feels right to just stay put. But in today's world, that can be one of the riskiest things you can possibly do for your career.
Just let that sink in for a second. Loyalty, without growth, is a risk. It's you waiting for that promotion that's always just around the corner, while your skills slowly become outdated. See, hoping that someone's going to eventually notice your years of dedication, that's a strategy from a totally different era. The game has changed.
And here's why. Companies are built to reward immediate impact, not just how long you've been there. They reward the problem solvers who are pushing the business forward today. The people who get ahead, they're actively seeking new challenges, whether it's inside or outside their company. The people who get stuck, they wait for permission to grow.
So, if you're caught in the loyalty trap and you're only focused on effort, then you're probably making mistake number 3, the invisibility mistake. This is that flawed idea that just doing great work is enough, and that somehow recognition will magically find you.
Let's be crystal clear about what visibility actually means. This isn't about bragging. It's not about arrogance. It's the simple, professional act of communicating your results to the people who make decisions. Think about it this way. If a tree falls in a forest and no one's there to hear it, did it really make a sound? So if you deliver a huge win at work, but your boss's boss has no idea, did it even happen? As far as your career is concerned, the answer is a hard no. Visibility isn't about ego, it's career insurance.
Okay, this next mistake is absolutely critical. It's what happens when smart people stop learning the second they land a job. They just coast. They coast on the degree they earned years ago or the skills that got them hired in the first place. In today's market, that is a seriously dangerous game to play.
The market doesn't care about your old certificates. It rewards the skills that are in demand right now. I mean, think about the skills that directly create value today. Can you sell an idea? Can you actually make sense of data? Are you using AI as a tool instead of worrying about being replaced by it? The most crucial point is this. If your skills aren't growing, your income probably won't either.
Okay, we've talked about the external traps, but we've saved the most powerful barrier for last. This one has nothing to do with your boss or the job market. This one is completely internal. It's the mindset block that's created by your own ego. This is such a profound truth. Smart people especially hate feeling like they don't know something. We hate being the beginner in the room again. And that fear, that ego-driven fear of looking foolish, it's a cage. It literally stops us from trying new things, from learning the very skills that would help us grow. We stay stuck where we're comfortable because starting over is humbling. And sometimes our ego just can't handle it.
So how do we fight that ego? Well, not with motivation. Motivation comes and goes. We fight it with systems. Instead of waiting until you feel ready, you build routines. You schedule 1 hour every single week to learn a new skill. You do a self-review every month to track the value you're creating. You make an intentional decision about your career path every single quarter. Systems are what turn your good intentions into an actual career.
And that really brings us to the core takeaway here. After everything we've talked about, it all boils down to this one simple truth. In today's world, being smart is just the ticket to get in the door. It's the baseline. The real differentiator, the one thing that separates being stuck from real growth, is being intentional.
So I'll leave you with this question. Just take a hard look at your work, at your week, at your whole career. Are you just being busy, filling your hours with effort, or are you being truly intentional? Focusing your energy on creating value, getting visibility, learning new skills, and building systems for your own growth. Because the answer to that question, well, that's what's going to define your path forward.